Linda Barcz from the Barcz Company is taking your calls at 270-9933. Well, I'll tell you, it's full swing now with spring planting.
Isn't it, though? Today is just gorgeous.
And you got some stuff here we could put out now, right?
Everything.
We're pretty safe now.
I think we're pretty safe now, yes. Typically, we're past the danger of frost after the 20th. So I brought a number of coleus. The beauty with those is, well, I guess what you're seeing first is this one that's called fiber optic grass. Isn't this cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, different little bit ornamental grass that you can interplant with other things. We've got some pots at our store that actually have a combination of several different things all put together for you that you don't even have to think. You can just buy it and put up. Otherwise, you know, we've got sweet potato vine, that cute chartreuse green foliage plant there.
And begonia, those are great.
Begonias are wonderful. Coleus are really easy because even if you don't have sun, as soon as you plant them, before the flowers come, you've got color.
That's right. And there's such a variety now.
Yes.
All right, let's get to the phones. We will start with Sue in Oregon. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
Hi, I've got a couple clematis plants. One is white and one is purple. And the white one, for the last several years, it'll bloom and get foliage, and then a little bit into the summer, all the leaves turn brown and die off.
But it comes back every year?
It comes back every year, and it seems to bloom okay and gets foliage, and I have white rocks down at the bottom of the base to try to keep it cool, and I don't know if could it have a fungus or something? Or
That's interesting, the white rocks, so you're thinking that you're reflecting the light. I never understood why people planted white rocks. I think of clematis as being a little bit happier if it was in a wood mulch, an organic mulch, rather than stones. But you're right, you want the clematis, they want their head in the sun and the soil cool. Make sure that you're watering adequately, and the last couple of summers, that actually may be part of the problem. It may have developed a fungus disease on the leaves, especially since it just seems to be affecting it one season and then it comes back.
All right, let's go to Marie in Lodi. Hi, Marie. What's your question?
Hi.
Hi.
I was wondering what's the best way to get rid of berry briar bushes instead of just clipping them every year?
Okay, rather than clipping them, try digging them out. I know that's a bit of a pain, but that is one alternative, especially if you have it intermixed, if they're invading an area where you have desirable plants. Otherwise, you can cut them, and while the stem is fresh, use either probably a brush remover that you paint on with one of those little, I use those little sponges, that throwaway sponges that I paint. It is a brush killer, so you want to be careful. You don't want to get it on anything desirable. So digging it out or treating it with a chemical.
All right, Ava in Beloit. Hi, what's your question?
Yes, I have a 6-foot Norfolk pine, and all of a sudden it started losing those little branches that are on the big branches. I don't know what to call them. What can I do to help it?
Okay.
I've repotted it.
All right. Make sure that you're not overwatering it, especially since you repotted it. And I always am suspecting when you start to have branch drop problems on Norfolk Island pines, that's a house plant, that you have spider mites. So take a sheet of white paper, tap the leaves that are the branches that you have, and see if you see little specks like pepper, and that's mites. And then you're going to have to take it outside. You could spray it off with just plain water, or use insecticidal soap, or you could use actually a miticide if you're determined to get rid of them.
And that's pretty common with that plant.
It is, yes. But this is a better time of year to try to be treating it because you can take it outside.
Okay, let's see. Who do we have on line 4? Oh, we don't. Let's go to Rhonda in Beloit. Hi, Rhonda. What's your question?
Hi, yes. I was wondering, when is the best time to transplant daffodils?
Okay, well, the foliage is there. If you can dig them up carefully, you can transplant them now, or you put a marker and then move them in the fall of the year. So either time works decently. This time of the year, you've got to dig down deeper so you aren't cutting off the green foliage from the bulb.
And those last longer than tulips, don't they?
I think daffodils are a better performer because, first of all, the squirrels don't seem to mess with them as much. I've heard of rabbits, you know, where they snip off the tulips. Daffodils, they tend to leave alone because they don't taste very good.
And I like them.
Yes,
I
do too.
daffodils. All right, Marcia in Janesville. Hi, Marcia.
Hi. I had a question concerning hostas.
Okay.
Once you put them in a container, like on a patio, will they come back year after year?
No, what you do, if you decide to use, and that's very popular right now, is to use perennials like coral bells or hosta that you plant in with your annuals. In the fall, you do have to move that into the ground. They won't survive in those pots because the roots are not as cold tolerant as the top part of the plant.
All right, let's go to Henry in DeForest. Hi, Henry.
Hi. What's the best fertilizer for asparagus, and wood ash is something you could use? Thank you.
Okay, wood ash is going to be providing some potash, so that is something that people spread around their asparagus. And the idea is, see, a lot of these plants are heavier users of potassium, but if you have a vegetable fertilizer, you don't have to go and buy something specifically for asparagus, but you are obviously pushing leafy growth, so something that has nitrogen, contains nitrogen would be critical.
All right, we are out of time. If you're on the line, stay there. Linda will take your call off the air. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because Memorial Day.
That's right. Canoeing.
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day.
Official start of summer. All right, we'll be right back with a final check of your forecast.